Hello everybody and welcome to Fan Art Wednesday. I hope everyone's having themselves a wonderful Wednesday evening. Hello Micro, hello Bohobo, hello Bob, hello Nico, hello Nightbot. How are you all doing? Hope you're all having yourselves a wonderful day. And hello Havoc. Sitting here in the hospital watching my dad die of hepatitis C. This is a fucking horror. Why are you here? I mean, I'm really sorry to hear that, but like, you know, that sucks. I really hope, I hope things, I hope things that is a sad way to start. I'm sorry, but hope the best for you and your family and your loved ones and all that. So I hope everything is good. And hello Flat Earth Math. So moving on from that, I don't really know what we're gonna draw today. We're kind of at a bit of a standstill. It is the new cube. Did you not see the new cube last time? It is the new cube. It is super slick and easy to spin, and I love it. Why do you only use white paper? You're so racist. It's actually, you know what? If you weren't so fucking concerned with this shit, you notice that it's like eggshell. This is bad idea since you want to watch Rex is on, dude. Yeah, whatever. This isn't meant to be like a super serious stream. Those are my longer and harders. I get a little bit more annoyed when people stream at the same time as those, but these are just for funsies. I do it for funsies. It's just a good time to hang out. It's a good time to hang out. I don't even have pencils ready. I have nothing ready. I'm super prepared today. I have no idea what we're gonna draw. So I really have no clue. I had sort of promised Tornadopelt one a fan art drawing. He's got his avatar is a character from My Little Pony. I forget what it's called. Some sort of what are they saying? God, what are those things called? Like in alchemy, the fake creature things. So I'm Peach, my wife's chocolate, my kids all turned out peach. Haha. It's Reds versus Jeranism. Oh goodness, I just got home from work, so I didn't even notice. I did notice that he was online. Is it actually Jeranism? Is it actually there that Jeranism actually grow a pair and show up to do things? That would be kind of cool. Chimera, thank you. It's a chimera of some sort. So we could chimera, but it's also My Little Pony thing, which means sexy My Little Pony things. Might not. I think I'm gonna end up in that part of the internet I don't want to end up in, but what can we do about it? So oh, chimera is actually a real thing in biology. Okay, that's cool. I knew that it was a thing in alchemy that happens, mostly because I watched I should like play and keep you all entertained. Mostly because I watched that one alchemy anime. What's it called? Full Metal Alchemist, and they had that chimera thing in it. So yeah, My Little Pony and sexy, and it's gonna end poorly if I do Tornadopelt, but I think that's what is gonna happen. And I might actually have to pull up the original image because I have no idea. Tornadopelt sent it to me a while ago. And he's not even here, so, but whatever. Where are you? Tornadopelt's image. That's not it. That's not it. There's a lot of messages. There they are. Oh, okay. I mean, he looks kind of cool. He looks kind of cool, so that's a thing. I guess I could share my screen because I do have that ability, so, nope. There we go. I do have the ability to do that. I'm not prepared to do it, but I do have the ability to do it. Oh, one of these is the right Google one, and I don't know which one it is. Is it this one? I think it's this one. It is that one. Okay. It is that one. There he is. So he kind of looks like that. I'm going to try to do this without doxing myself. So it does look kind of cool. And I'm thinking maybe something with like armor and that, because that's a cool face. Some little wings. Okay. So this might have to be like what we did for Vice Rhino kind of deal here. I'm thinking. Let's keep you open down here. Yeah, I think we might have to do that. My Little Pony and Sexy, I know. How's this gonna how is it that I keep ending up at the airport when you're streaming? I don't know. Why do you keep my schedule so much? The new record for a 3x3 is under 5 seconds. Yes. It's insane. I will never reach those. This is for funsies. So no one to do that. So okay, so we'll do that. We'll do sort of we'll do that. Turn that down. Turn this around. Sorry, I'm like walking away from my mic to be like super duper professional. This is the super duper professional show, but we haven't actually started what we're supposed to, and people can complain about that. But I doubt we will get started on things on time ever. Okay, so let's see what we can do. We'll just start. We will just start. And I'm sorry if my mic, like, I'm trying to figure out the best way to put my mic both in front of me, and I can still. Oh my goodness! Here's some help for the new putter. Thank you. I hope. Yeah, you did get boobs. You get those great boobs. I like those boobs. Those are good boobs. I should make it a thing to see who can guess the names of all the boobs. They do have names. So if you can figure out the name of the boob ladies, one, you get to find more of them because they are. I tend to pick some ladies that are famous. But thank you very much, Mr. Guyver. That is super generous of you. Greatly appreciate it. I'm gonna have to update the whatchamacallit with it, the scoreboard, because unfortunately this can I do this correctly? This menu, this thingy doesn't actually update with whatchamacallit, with Super Chat boobs. It only updates with Streamlab boobs, so I'm gonna have to update it to show that, but it is very generous. Thank you very much. Alright, so we got a head. Somewhere around here I have a ruler to measure said head. And get it down. So in case you guys care, look, I'll even use a centimeter side for you, Micro. Just for you, I'm gonna use centimeters. I am drinking a beer today, guys. Stop right there. Awesome picture of a tin cup. I know, right? I've been liking the pictures we've been getting as of late. Okay, so here's the thing. Maybe I can talk about this because I think it might be kind of interesting to get this question out to the few diehard fans. I want to take, well, not that I want to, but making 2 Dubé videos in a row is rather taxing, so I usually take a break between Dubé videos of like a week or two, sometimes more depending on how R&D is feeling. And so I was trying to think of a quickie to do, and something that's been going on lately on the news, because I like to stay relevant and whatnot, is all this nonsense with the immigration stuff that's going on. And so one of my thoughts about talking about it is I could just talk about it, but I feel like I would end up repeating a lot of the points that other people are making about it. And I kind of thought what might be kind of more interesting than just regurgitating the points that are being made and trying to avoid calling things like doing the Nazi comparison, which I don't really want to do, is to actually talk about my immigration experience, because I'm not sure. I feel like I've talked about it in longers and harders a little bit, but I think, I think one of the things that we often miss in talking about issues is we forget to be empathetic of people, and sometimes the best way to be empathetic is if you actually hear what it's like from the other side, which I think would be a very interesting video. Maybe not the most popular video, but most of my videos aren't that popular. So that's my thought on what I want to do with that. is potentially do. Sorry, I'm looking at Tornadopelt's picture here. Is potentially do something like that, where I talk about my experience, and what it's like to be an immigrant into the U.S. Because you know I don't, you know, it happens, and everyone has different experience. I can't draw people. You like that idea? People. I mean, I'm not like I can't draw people. It's just that, you know, they happen to be here. All right. So, what should we have? So, oh God, I'm trying to like look at multiple things at the same time here, and it's not working very well. Okay, so we got this. So we could draw a helmet like we did with. Actually, you know what? I don't. What could we do with that? I kind of thinking I want I'm kind of thinking I want him to hold a helmet this time around. So let's see if we can have a reference of that. I have my helmet, so I could always grab that. But like somebody holding a helmet would be great. And them actually holding it instead of it just being the holding. I don't even know how to research the thing that I want. Holding helmet. I don't know. Sexy ladies holding helmets. Okay, there we go. This guy will do, I think. Oh, sexy lady holding a helmet. Look, we got that. We got the sexy lady holding a helmet. I can always grab my helmet. Yep. We're gonna use this lady as a reference here. So we're gonna. I'm not gonna have Tornadopelt here. Actually, let's see. We'll do rounder thing, like that, and then hand bits. That was super anatomically accurate description of what I'm drawing. And then we'll do, bam, helmet. Okay. And we'll draw the other things. We'll get it more helmety looking. Helmet. We'll do. Okay, so that's that there, that there. This arm. What should we have? I don't know what to do with that arm yet. And well, of course we gotta have the important ladies here. We'll have these be just a little squished by the helmet. Little squish, right? You're maybe holding that helmet a little too tight there. Don't hold your helmet too tight, guys. It's not advisable. Oh God, that was a very square boob right there that I just drew. Okay, well, gotta get some armor going here. I think armor would be the best solution for this one. So I'm glad you like my idea, Micro. I think that might be this week's quickie, just because I think it's a little bit more relevant. And you know, I need a break from Dubai. By the way, that video has had just some of the most fabulous comments in a while. My Dubai videos always bring out the best in people. So I've had some wonderful comments, including people denying, you know, Foucault's pendulum, which, honestly, my whole point about Foucault's pendulum was less about it being accurate, which it is, and more about sort of the absolute laziness of flat earthers. Not laziness, because I don't think they're lazy about it, but the refusal for them to actually run the experiment themselves, for what I think are very obvious reasons why they won't run it themselves. So I hold my helmet as tight as I want. Don't kink shame, dude. No, hold your helmet. Oh goodness. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna keep you around for a reference, but I need Tornadopelt over here as a reference as well. So what else we got? We gotta have wings, I think. And we gotta have some sort of armor. He does look like he's got some sort of like bug shell armor, which I think we could transport to the front here. How do I do armor? What to do with the armor? This is way difficult. Way more difficult than it needs to be. Give you some big honking shoulders here. Here we go. We'll give you a bit more armored, because I don't. There's definitely a community that I am gonna be pleasing with the brony fan art, and I shouldn't shame people for what you like to watch, but all fandoms are stupid, so I'm just gonna go with that. Did you guys hear about the so like the Last Jedi movie, which I didn't fucking see, the Last Star Wars, The Last Jedi, I think that's what it's called, came out, and because the internet is full of assholes, they started harassing the a lot of fans started harassing one of the actresses in it, to the point where she like deleted her Instagram or Twitter or whatever because she couldn't fucking deal with it. And that my friends is why fucking fandoms are stupid, is because fucking entitled assholes think that you can go make fun of, harass a fucking actress because you didn't like the movie she was in. You're all a bunch of assholes if you do that. Don't harass people. That's just rude. That's rude. Hello, Deathpool Wilson. How are you? And I haven't fucking seen the movie, right? I didn't like the one before that, The Force Awakens or whatever. I didn't like it, so I was in no like fucking hurry to go watch the next one. And I probably won't watch it unless it's free on Netflix. Not free because I pay for it, but it's available on Netflix or Amazon Prime, and I've already paid for it. I doubt I will ever rent it or go out of my way to watch it. But that, I don't like the new fucking Star Wars movies, but don't fucking harass people because they were in a movie. That's just bullshit, guys. So that was a, nice to hear how the world's improved this week by people thinking that that's okay to do. It is not okay behavior at all. Don't do that. What else is new? I am getting real close to starting school. I think I've been having a hard time getting a hold of my college transcripts because R&D is terrible about paying student loans. And if you don't know, in the States, if you don't pay your student loans, they colleges can withhold your college transcripts. So I've been having a hard time getting back into college because of this. But I finally figured out a way to get my college transcripts back, and I spoke with my school. So hopefully I can have my college transcripts sent to the fucking university I work for, so that I might be able to actually start school next fall, which I am super excited about. The thing I'm less excited about is that I will probably have to do undergrad nonsense first. Yeah, you prefer to watch from behind the bushes like a normal freak, yeah. Fucking be a good nerd and be fucking antisocial and don't say anything. I don't know. I've never understood that mentality of fucking harassing people. And I'm a person who, like, if you've ever seen me talk to people that I'm like big fans of, I don't know why I'm spending so much goddamn time on details right now. Who did I talk to recently? What's his name? God damn it, Potholer. So I got an opportunity like almost a year ago to talk to Potholer when he was on the Magic Sandwich Show, when he like challenged what's his face, that one really conservative science denying asshole. God, what's his name? Crowder. When he challenged Crowder to a debate, or Crowder challenged him to a debate, and then Potholer was like, yeah, sure, join me, here's where we're gonna be. And then, like a coward, Crowder never showed up. So Potholer spent the rest of that time answering fan questions, and I got to actually, I got to talk to Potholer, and I'm such a huge fan of him. I fangirled the shit out of I made a fucking fool out of myself. I was so super excited to get to talk to him, and I was a fucking wreck. I did not act mature. I did not act like a fucking adult. I was just like geeking out for a good solid like half hour afterward. I could die happy at that point after getting a chance to talk to Potholer. He's also a really cool dude. Like, goddamn, I wish I could be him. I wish I had like his fucking level of patience. Him and fucking what's his name? I'm swearing a lot today. I haven't gotten to swear at work, so I'm like getting it all out of my system now. Him and Wolfie are like my two favorite people for how patient and like calm they always are. Like I idolize them for that, and I can't do it myself. Like there's no way that I can stay that calm. I've gotten better over the years, and I'm not like as super cranky and angry as I used to be, but like they're masters at being calm. Like Wolfie's just like calm and always like snide at the same time, and I love it. I fucking love him. When I'm trying to be more like them and be a little bit calmer when I do things. Yeah, totally the same after meeting Vanilla Ice. That's awesome. I would have loved to have gotten a chance to meet Vanilla Ice. That sounds like a lot of fun. I probably would have done the same thing. I did the same. I got a chance to meet Big Bad Voodoo Daddy after a concert that they did in California, and my wife and I. This is way back when, before we were. Actually, I think it was before we were even dating, honestly. We got to meet them afterwards, and I geeked the fuck out. I was entirely like the most embarrassed. Like, I'm sure my wife was just embarrassed the shit out of me. This was like one of our first or second dates, and I just geeked the shit out over these guys. But I couldn't fucking. I love them. So I understand, you know, being a fan of things, but never take it to the level where you harass people. That's all. That is all. You thought it was Saturday, Billy? No, not Saturday. Sorry, just Wednesday. Fan art Wednesday. We'll have Saturday. Why would it be Saturday? I don't even do shows on Saturday. Yeah. Lo, you're pathetic. I taught and entertained the top Danish comedian about dry ice and soap bubbles, and I flat out corrected him. Oh, that's hilarious. I have been better about other people. Like, I've gotten a chance to, I worked with John Cleese. In case you don't know who John Cleese, he's a British comedian. He did the Monty Python guy, right? John Cleese. I actually got to work with him once because he did a what are those called? He did a charity performance, like at my school. So, you know, to raise money for, I don't fucking remember. This was, you know, 20 fucking years ago. He did something at my high school to raise money. And so, you know, you bought tickets to watch John Cleese. And at the time, I was on the at the theater department. I was in the tech department for theater. So I actually got to work with him, and that was really cool. That was a lot of fun. He is a really cool guy. Like, he is super nice to everybody. His agent was a bit of a dick, but not too much. But I got to work with him and, you know, do lights for his show and all that. And it was a lot of fun. I thoroughly enjoyed working with him. So hopefully, you know, I've gotten to meet a couple other people, but he was one of the cooler ones that I got to meet. That is way off. My wife got home and I didn't say hi. I'm an asshole. Hello, Tornadopelt. Guess who this is, my friend? I will let you guess, and if you can't guess correctly, I'm gonna be fucking disappointed. But you know, serves me right, I guess. If I could get better at making drawings instead of but yeah, I'll let you guess who we're drawing tonight. Hello, beautiful. She walked away from me. She didn't want to say hi to me. Oh, she's back. Never mind. Hi, beautiful.
Hi.
Love you. Yeah, you all get to listen to that grossness. Why are gears so hard to draw? They can be. So you said gears, and I instantly went to fucking that thing that people do, steampunk, because steampunk is all the gears. I have some gears hanging around somewhere around here. One of these many drawers. I have gears hanging around. I have a steampunk hat that I made once. That's like a top hat with gears on it, because all you really need to make steampunk shit is like pipes and gears, and like you're golden. That's it. That's all you need. So if you want to make a steampunk thing, just buy gears. Don't buy real gears. They're expensive. Buy fake gears at Michael's and stick them haphazardly onto an object, and you now have steampunk. That is how easy steampunk is to do, but it's a lot of fun. Actually, I wore the outfit to I wore a steampunk outfit to a party. Not a party. There's this thing in Omaha called the Groundhog Prom that happens around Groundhog Weekend, or Groundhog Day, which is like the February 2nd. So it happens around that time, and so I wore this steampunk costume to this prom thing, this big party one year, and I actually had like there was a whole like steampunk gathering there, and I got invited to like dinner with them and stuff. They were like way too excited to meet me. It was kind of hilarious, mostly because I don't do steampunk. I just happened to have this one costume on, but it was a lot of fun. I got a lot of good compliments for my costume. I feel like that's way too high for shorts. I don't even know. We're gonna do shorts, we're gonna do skirt. Tornado, that is yours, my friend. Oh, son of a bitch, I dropped my pencil. There it is. Hey, woman. Yeah, ask Google for it. Google knows it. This is you, Tornadopelt. We are going to... I guess we can't make you cold. We can't make you cold this time, unfortunately. Pointy ears on top of the head. You guys, you want him to have pointy... So the idea here is I have your thing. Your thing pulled up. But yeah. Is that we are going to do a helmet. So we'll have like the horn of your dude, right? Like right there, because he's got a horn, and then the big eyes, like here, because he's got like these big, massive, like they seem kind of, God, I can't draw these eyes. These eyes are kind of hard to draw. You have these kind of crazy big eyes, like this, and then down, and then sure, like that. I don't know, those don't look as big and as fierce as the ones that you have, or your avatar has. This is kind of, I'm trying to base them more or less on the drawing that I have here in front of me. Okay, there we go. So more like that, right? And then he's got the nose that comes out. Give you this a horn that'll make my audience jealous. There we go. And then so more like that. There we go. So helmet, right? And then I was gonna stick the ears on here because he's got some ears, but I could do the ears up on the person. The person can definitely have the ears, which would be, let's see if I can do the ears, because it's weirder ears, right? Like at least the picture that you sent me, Tornadopelt, has like ears that are kind of like that, right? So we can do that, and then we can leave the helmet, and then it looks like on the back of this guy's head, he's got the fins or whatever. So we could do a few fin things back here, like that, and then color this in a little bit. Maybe make the helmet go over some of this stuff. There we go. And then finish up the armor, and then so your guy also has, like, he's got a lot of sort of rough edges, so I was thinking, I don't know, since we're doing kind of a person, maybe have like a sword that kind of resembles the the legs like that. So you have sort of these weird loopy legs, and then have like there's like a hole. Why not? Because impractical weapons, right? So that's what I'm thinking. Something like that. 10 inches of horn, yes. Hey, Mr. Century, or Country. Sorry, I don't know why I called you. You're a fart smeller. I'm a smart feller. I'll take it. Oh, I'm working on the 10 inches of logic shirt. So I'm gonna ruin a bit of your picture here, Tornadopelt. So I'm debating about doing either like something that looks like this. So 10 inches of logic, right? Maybe a capital L there, or something like 10 inches of logic. So I'm not entirely sure if I want to use the whatever these are as opposed to the inches. So you know, we got options. We got options. We got options to mess with. Hello, Mr. Team Skeptic. How are you? I think, unless Sean gets me the picture that he said he wanted me to draw of him, I think, Mr. Skeptic, that you are next on the list. So I think maybe next week it'll be Team Skeptic avatar drawing time. So send me a picture of your avatar, or I can just look it up, I suppose. Inches as words. Okay. You have to have the hashtag. So okay, we can. So the reason that I yeah, hashtag works too. I do want to split it up like this. I could, you know, have it be one whole like this, but I feel like this is really hard to read without spaces, which is why I was thinking about spacing it out more like this, or even like this, so that it's easier to read more than anything else. This, I feel like, even if I do capital letters, and maybe I just need to find the right font for this. I could do the capital letters in a different color too. So there's a lot of options on the table about how we can get that T-shirt done. But we'll see. I'm also, if nothing else, I think I'm gonna try to get the Hobbs mug up and going in the merch store pretty soon here. I'm thinking. Because I'm thinking one of the things I would like to do is, excuse me, is have the Hobbs mugs be a, whatchamacallit, God, what's that thing? A reward, a patron rewards, because I need to redo my rewards, and so I'm thinking a Hobbs mug might be a reward for like the 10 or 15 plus, maybe a 15 plus, but like one of those points have the Hobbs mug be a thing. That happens. So all right, so we're looking pretty good here. We'll have a little thing there connecting that, and that can all be solid. We'll have. I kind of want to do. We might not be able to have an open outfit here. Any Lego Superman woman character will do. That's all my avatar is. Anyways, all right, Lego something. I'm not sure how I'm gonna make a sexy version of a Lego man, but we will. You know, I've done worse things in my life. Pretty sure that's I'll be forgiven for that one in hell. Or praised, you know, depending on the company I keep in hell. Alright, yeah, there we go. That's a little bit better. And then I think I might try to do a little bit of color here. I think that's fine without, there we go. There we go. I'm liking that armor, and I'm liking this helmet. I'm liking most of this. This is looking pretty awesome sauceum. Get some legs going here. We'll give your, do you want pants? Do you want skirt? I kind of want to give you skirt. We don't want to go to hell. We don't want you to go to hell, bro. I mean, that's exactly where we're going. Where I'm going. Speaking of, I got to build one in bog standard career Kerbal. Ooh, very nice. No, hell, I'm pretty sure is the only place that awaits me at the end. Not that I genuinely believe in any of that nonsense. So don't worry about it. I don't actually think I'm going to hell because I don't think such a place exists. Otherwise, I wouldn't joke about it so much because it sounds like an awful place. But you know, good company, I suppose. And I'm pretty I'm sure Hitchens is hanging around there. I'm sure the Neil deGrasse Tyson would also end up there along with the Charles Darwin. And they seem like cool folks to hang out with. I kind of want to give you a skirt, buddy. We're gonna give you a skirt with like these. And I'm sorry if you can't hear me. I keep kind of I'm trying to draw while keeping my microphone in front of me, and that turns out to be a rather difficult task to do. I don't know how people who do this for like all the times do this nonsense, because this is like drawing like this sucks sometimes. So I have to sit up like super straight. I almost wish I had a second camera so you can sit up, so you can see how like upright I have to sit up so that I can look over my microphone, be able to talk into it and still see, and it's super uncomfortable. Is this even? I don't even think this is even. Where is this nonsense? If you go to go, just bring a super shotgun. You'll be fine. That's true. A super shotgun would be awesome. I really gotta finish. Doom 2016. I have yet to finish, and it's really sad. I got it for my birthday, and I haven't quite gotten around to it. I keep getting distracted by other things. I did break out the Super NES last night, and I was playing some Mega Man X because I got inspired by my own video where I made a reference to Mega Man X, and then I realized that I've never actually beaten Mega Man X, so you know, why not give it a shot, right? It's a super hard game. I was super frustrated, but then when I actually beat the first level, not the first level, because the first level is really simple. But the first robot master, they're not robot masters, what are they called? Mavericks, right? After I beat the first Maverick, I did Armadillo's stage, which is the mining one. And once I figured out the stage was fine. The stage was good, right? What I had a whole lot of difficulty was the boss fight. That armadillo is a little dick. So I struggled a whole lot, but it was one of those struggles that was super satisfying once I beat him. So I'm really glad I actually broke out the Super Nintendo for that nonsense. So I had a lot of fun doing that. I might break it out later tonight and try to do another level. I don't know what weapon, who Armadillo's weapon, the shield, rolling shield, I think is what it's called. Whose his weapon is like strong against, so not entirely sure who I should go after, and part of me doesn't want to look it up. Like, I just sort of picked a level at random, and I don't want to look up like who's it's weak against. I kind of just want to do it and, you know, maybe figure it out. So but you know, it's one of those games. I have the whatchamacallit, the Super NES Classic, so I have a bunch of games that I've never quite beaten on there, so I really feel like I should play with it a little bit more often than I do. So that might be a thing. That would be one thing. I really wish maybe when I got a new computer that I could stream some of those, because I did have the couple of times I got to do game streams. I had a lot of fun doing them. But they were headache-inducing, so I am not at all surprised that people didn't watch them, because they were headache-inducing. They were super laggy, so because my computer just cannot handle that nonsense. But if I ever figure that out, that would be one thing I would love to play. Some of the older games, like Like some of the things on the Super NES Classic, like the Star Fox games and the Zelda. You can never have too much Zelda in your life. So it would be fun to play a Link to the Past again. I have beaten the shit out of that game a couple times though, so that one I won't struggle with as much. It is a really good game though, so I would love to play it. Play them again. I don't think I've beaten Mega Man or Mega Man since 4. Wait, I take that back. I beat X3. How far have I gotten in Doom? I don't know. I'm in Hell. Oh, I remember where I stopped. I was fighting that one boss that is one thing. When you fight it, like it's a rock monster thing, like it's a little worm, and then it goes into like a golem body thing, and then you beat it once, and then it turns into like 2 things, and then it kicked my ass, and then I didn't, and that was a while ago, and I didn't boot it. I haven't booted it up since. So I think I'm gonna have to do that again. Whichever one, the first PS1 one. I don't know. How the Hell Guardians? Is that what it's called? The Hell Guardians? Yeah. So I'm on that one. I'm on whatever that is called. Like I said, I beat the first one. It wasn't super difficult the first stage, and then he went to the second stage. Then I really didn't. Haven't bothered. Mostly because I like playing it super loud, like it's supposed to be played, but I have neighbors, and my wife disapproves of me not giving a fuck about my neighbors. So I have to, you know, be nice or whatever. The Hell Guardians, I see. Yeah, so that's why I kind of have to be careful about when I play. I could play it. I can. It actually works fairly okay in portable mode. So it hasn't. I just really haven't picked it up in a while. My wife and I have been playing whatchamacallit, that other game, Legend of Zelda. We've been playing Breath of the Wild quite a bit. I do say that she is a big fan of. What if I can make these eyes more like the ones in the picture? Let me see if I can do that. So we've been playing Breath of the Wild a little bit more. We bought the DLC a while ago, and we still haven't beaten it. And that's actually been keeping me pretty hooked. It's some awesome DLC. It really is. I am a super big fan at how well they did the DLC for it. So I've been thoroughly enjoying it. But now I gotta focus and like talk less as I try to get these eyes in here. But that's been keeping me fairly busy from doing anything else. Those eyes are way too high up, aren't they? Where are eyes supposed to be? God damn it! Not there, R&D. So get that going again. Go like this. There we go. Let's lower them just a tad bit. And then do this. And sorry if I'm not talking as much as I should, but I'm trying to focus on how does one draw these crazy eyes. These are some crazy eyes. There we go. There we go. Okay, we'll fix the nose. So that it's a little bit more like the thing. Can R&D draw eyes today? A little bit. R&D can a little bit draw eyes today. So yeah, so we've been playing more of that, and my wife really likes that game, so it's, you know, something that we can do together, which is good. I've been playing a little bit of that, a little bit of Minecraft. Like I feel like I never really put down Minecraft. Like I kind of stopped playing for like a week, and then I break it out again. So Let's see if we can do the thing on the eyebrows so that they kind of look like the mane on this guy over here, because the mane, like a lot of this guy is really just like he looks kind of tattered, so we're gonna try to go for that tattered look. We'll do like that, and then a little bit of that, like it's missing a bit. Like it's a pretty cool design, because it's a lot of squares, and like it's a lot of really flat shapes stuck to like circle-y shapes, if that sentence makes any amount of sense. So it is a lot of squares to round things, if you look at the picture, especially in like the feet and the tail, which I like. It's a pretty cool design. I like it. Not that I know anything about the show. Never watched it before, but you know, to each their own. I watch cartoons too. I've been whatchamacallit came out recently. The season 6, I want to say, of Voltron, Legendary Defenders came out on Netflix, and I have yet to sit down and watch it, and I'm super excited about it, but I haven't found the time yet to do that. So I have to try to find time soon to finish watching that. Don't know how many seasons they're going to make, but it's been super fun. And then I got right back into watching Troll Hunters, which is a show by the Guillermo del Toro show, which is also good. So fire at one of them in the right moment. Oh, wait, I sort of lost track of things. The Chasing Girls is badass attitude. Good, I'm glad. Agents of Mayhem has the most of my gaming attention these days. Ooh, Agents of Mayhem. I don't know if I heard about that one. I'm really far behind on all the things. So, the trick to the way they work together, so you can interrupt them, some of their big attacks by stunning one of them. So fire one of them at the right moment. Upload a drawing of Nightbot getting shot at Discord. Oh yes, nice. I'll take it. That's pretty cool. All right, let's get some more details going. We need a hair. Tornadopelt, if you're here, I'll let you decide on a hairstyle. I don't know what else we got here that we might be able to use for. Let's see, what can we do for smiles? You're not a smile or a face. You're not a face. Let's see her. What are we gonna do for a face? Kind of want to give me one of these like smirking, right? Like haha, haha kind of faces. Long hair that's straight and green will work. All right, long hair that's straight and green. Like one of these. All right. I guess the avatar you have does have a full-out smile, but then we could do the fangs. I'm not sure how I feel about the fangs. Maybe we'll do that half smile, but give the fang on one end. So we got a full smile, right? And then nope. We're gonna do the fang inside, like a little vampire. Like a little vampire. So we got top row of teeth, right? And then little fang. Okay, that's kind of close. Again, R&D, stand and sit behind your mic so that people can hear you. All right, that's a little bit better. It's a little bit better like that. You do. Okay, straight hair. What kind of hair? We got straight hair. So, Rhetoric, nice to see you at 2 a.m. Thank you, Commander Unknown Killer. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for showing up so late. Where in the world are you that you are up at 2 in the morning? That it is 2 in the morning for you, because it's the middle of the evening for me. It's like 6:30 for me. So where are you? I would like to know. Let's see, straight hair. We'll straighten this out here. Do you want bangs? I I am not a fan of bangs, but if you want bangs, we can sort that out, right? Oh, we could also do the same sort of torn thing. Let's see, what do we do? Hey R&D, I have a design idea for the t-shirt if you want. I can make a quick thing to show you. Go ahead. Always open to ideas on t-shirts and stuff. Like I said, so far the only thing that I'm really happy about in the store is the Hobbs cup, which I think I'm gonna fix a little bit on the merch store, and then I'm gonna make it part of one of the patron rewards. So if you want a Hubs mug, that's one way to get one. It'll probably be cheaper than actually well, the first time around it'll be cheaper than actually buying it, but after that you'd be helping out. But I figure that is one way to get that, because those things are super cool. I might buy one for myself, because they are, you know, why not? Actually, I should buy one and keep one on my desk, my new desk. I found out where my desk might potentially be. I get a desk for my promotion. I get a desk, and I'm super excited about it, because as much as I love hanging out with people at work, when you're trying to get work done, you can't when everyone's talking to you, and I get interrupted a lot, which I don't like. Not a fan of bangs? So you're asexual? I see what you did there. No, bangs, I am personally not a fan of bangs. I think, like, I don't know. I feel like on a lot of women, it kind of makes you look more like a little girl. Like, bangs are a little girl thing, in my opinion. You know, if you're into that, you're into that. You know, I know it's just not my thing. How about that? We'll just go with it's not R&D's thing. Whatever floats your boat, you know, go for it. But R&D, just not a fan of bangs. He just isn't. He just isn't. Ah, that looks pretty good though. I know you said long hair, but I kind of like it. I kind of like it with short hair. She's look pretty badass-tastic. Look at that. That looks pretty good. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Okay, let's fix the hands, and I think we'll be done. Sorry, I think I'm gonna keep her with short hair because I think she looks better. I know this is your drawing, but I'm the one drawing it, so I'm gonna make the decision. I'm gonna make an executive decision there that it needs to be short. What's the font on the now playing? I think that one will work perfectly. What is the font on the now playing? Like the font that's for the now playing, or the font that for the actual song? Because those are two different ones. One of those it does not work for. I can tell you that because I've tried, and it looks pretty bad. And it's the one that I use for like my my video thumbnails and whatnots. And it works well for that. It works really well on thumbnails when you need to sort of show something in a very small space, but it does not necessarily work fine for anything beyond that. It just I don't know why. I think it's one of those fonts that also doesn't have capital letters, so I couldn't do the thing where I try to separate the capital letters out, you know, or make part of it capital and then to try to make the actual word separate, because that's one of the problems that if I don't do that, it kind of does get really hard to read the t-shirt. I'm sorry you can't hear me, but I gotta go turn this way. There we go. Look at that. I did a hand. Almost on the first try. Almost on the first try. Because you had a reference, R&D. I did have a reference. It's true. It's true, internets. I did. So yeah, the first one, the font that says now playing, that font is That font is called American Captain, and it's kind of like the generic. It is the most generic thumbnail fucking font that I could find. I actually looked up generic thumbnail font when I was looking for it. So that's, yeah, so it's super duper generic, but it's easy to read a lot of the time. So that's why I use it. Sword holding pose. Look at that. Let's see. Oh, no. Sword holding pose. Internets. You can do that writing with the letters in different font sizes. Potentially I could. Let's see. None of these pictures are helping me with holding swords at all. None at all. None of these. Y'all are useless to me right now. I just wanted to hold it down. That's it. Why is this so difficult? Everyone's giving me an action pose, which I mean, granted, look way better. Heading off to the Non Sequitur show. Can you give a shout out? Can you give a shout out at the end of the show? Take it easy, bro. Oh yes, thank you for showing up. Looked it up. I wouldn't be able to use that one for a shirt since it's only for personal use. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I know that Bohobo had talked about how he had a friend that could designed fonts. I don't know. The other, I don't remember what the other one's called. So I'm doing awful at finding this one fucking picture that I like. Any picture at all, honestly, at this point would do just fine. I just want it to be down, just like holding a sword downward. I might need to grab one myself. I don't have a sword, guys. That is the thing that is keeping me from truly becoming a whatchamacallit. Oh, I have a screwdriver. Screwdriver will do just fine. 'Cause I think we're gonna have it be loosely held like this. And that's the wrong arm. And this arm, like loosely held like this, right? Like this person is relaxing after some jism ass kicking, which I think is what Tornadopelt does. Is some jism ass kicking. That sounds dirty. Jism, why does your name sound dirty? Please change it, or stop making videos. One or the other, you know. One of those two things will make me very content. I need a picture of this, and then you hold it upside down because I am not doing so well here. Okay, picture. I need a picture of my hand holding this thing like that. There we go. Okay, have a picture. I have a picture to look at now, which is good. I know he didn't call himself Jism. I just, I just like to say that. Oh, who's the challenger this time? Oh, a Non Sequitur? I don't watch Non Sequitur. Again, I don't like shitting on other YouTubers that are, the good guy YouTubers. Like, Steve and his show. I don't like shitting on it, but I'm not a fan of Steve, so I'm gonna mostly leave it at that. That R&D and I'm just not a fan. So we'll stick with that for today. And nobody ask any more questions. If you really want to know, I'll explain why I'm not a fan, but it doesn't really matter because he's one of the good guys. So you should go watch it and support Steve. He's got and from what I hear, he's got his talks are rather lively and they're very good. So go do that. My issues shouldn't stop you from watching other great content creators on the YouTubes. So that's it. That'll do for that. And yeah, Let's see. We'll change the topic to something else. Let's see. Is there something less depressing out in the world today? Nope. Nope. There probably isn't something less depressing in the world today. I didn't have to pick up P today. I got spat on yesterday. That was not fun. Was it yesterday? No, that was Monday. Monday I got spat on. Monday I got spat on. That was a fun day. Today was actually a very lazy day. Like half the kids at the clinic were gone. So it was a pretty lazy day. We really didn't do too much. I sat around and took a crap ton of data, which is honestly very, very boring. I don't like taking data all that much, but I was available to do so. So so that was it. So it was a very boring day for me. I think it was a very boring day for a lot of staff because most of our clients were gone, and so a lot of people had like nothing to do, including myself. I really didn't have a whole lot to do. There's probably things I should do, but I wasn't doing them. I was being a bit of a bum because I was in, like, I have a lot of desk work that needs to get done for my job, but after sitting in front of my computer for most of the day, I was in no mood to sit around and get any of it done, so I didn't. So I just didn't do my job, pretty much, is what I'm saying. This is probably the most impractical weapons ever. We'll stick with it. We will stick with it. You know what? Why not? There we go. Am I done? I might be done. With at least the rough-ish sketch that I need. Unless I'm missing some details that people think I should add. Get some knee going action there. Yeah, unless there's some details that need to be added. I can't really. We got some crinkling there. This will be a nice flat area. I mean, there's obviously some shading that needs to happen, right? Like, we're not gonna not shade this. But I think she's pretty much done here, guys. She's looking. We're gonna get rid of this middle stripe thing. I don't like it. I liked it at first, and then I got stupid. But there we go. And like I said, I think next week we'll do some Team Skeptic stuff. He deserves ones as well. Hello! Millions are waking... Latest flat earth comment from Ramon Ortiz. Millions are waking up to the truth. Red is a private in the army who is constantly assigned propaganda duty for his constant failure to pass the corporal exam. I'm not Red. God damn it. I don't like Red. I love Red. He's a great guy. I'm not Red. I know our names are similar. They're not that similar. I don't just. God damn it. Names are not that similar, guys. Get it fucking right. All right. I think she's looking fantastic. We are gonna do a little bit of color. No promises Tornadopelt on the colors because I suck at coloring things. So we'll try to add a little bit of colors. I've been maybe picking a color and then emphasizing that. But she is looking just fantastic. I love her. She is awesome sauce. I will get this cleaned up. I will get this cleaned up off camera because as much as I would like to continue this stream, I am getting a little bit on the hungry side. I'll send you. I'll put it up on the Discord eventually, and then you can take it. And you want to color it, go for it. I'm not very good at digital coloring, and I have like colored pencils is about it. And I don't even have that many. Like, I have a few crappy colored pencils hanging around. So we'll see. But with that said, stop it, phone. Just stop it. Just stop it. Well, nobody cares, phone. Nobody cares. With that said, phone, you gotta turn off. Thank you. With that said, I think we will be all done. Oh, she's looking fabulous. Look at her. I think we're gonna be all done for today. So I can go eat my dinners and I can go hang out with my wife. But it has been an absolute blast hanging out with you again on a Wednesday. Thank you everyone for joining me, and I will see you the next time that I do things. Encoding overload, consider turning down the somethings. Okay. I will see you all on Sunday for a longer and harder, and you know, maybe another good video should come up. But thank you everybody for joining me. Have yourselves a wonderful week. I'll see you all on Sunday.